Previously on Two Girls in a Galaxy.
How could you not go?
It sounds like just a bunch of weird people doing weird things.
Newsflash, you're one of those weird people now.
Hello?
My name is Stephanie Roby, and I'm a marketer.
Please, take me off your call list.
And I met this woman named Alexis, and she told me to give you a call.
Okay, so you need a session with Adironnda.
Adironnda said I was experiencing a spiritual awakening, that my soul for this lifetime was expanding, that I wasn't from Earth, I was from Arcturus, and I was doing this now to assist with the shift that was happening on the planet. Honestly, I think I would have preferred that session to have been all about buying that RV. Well, we better not end up in a revival tent out in the middle of a cornfield.
I think it's more likely that we end up on a UFO in the middle of a crop circle.
Do you make any money at an event like this?
That's a great question. You know, money comes in, money goes out, money comes in,
How
money
can
goes
you run
out.
a business like this?
I remember telling Adironnda, seriously? I asked for help and this is what you send me?
Have we met before? You know, meeting Helen at the conference was such a strange experience for both of us. It felt as if I had known her, but we had never actually met.
Experiences like Joy and Helen's were par for the course with spiritual awakenings. The veil separating the spirit realm and the physical realm seemed to melt away during an awakening, which can lead to a lot of weird things happening.
And while you might think this new world of channeling and unexplained phenomena might have started to crack me open and make me more interested in the spiritual realm, it didn't. It all just seemed weird, and I really wasn't very interested at all. Unlike Val, who was getting more and more excited every day.
Notice anything different about me?
You got your teeth whitened.
Nope.
Oh my God, it can't be Halloween already.
No, it's my inner Viking aspect starting to emerge.
Did I know about that?
Yeah, I told you about the dream I had about a Viking.
Oh, you mean the dream you had after Monday Night Football when we watched the game between the Lions and Vikings?
That was just a coincidence.
Well, I guess it's lucky your inner child isn't coming out, or you'd need a whole new wardrobe.
Now, what I need is another session with Adironnda.
Oh my God, Val, you've already had 2 sessions this week.
Yeah, but I think they were wrong when they said that I wasn't a walk-in. I mean, I have to be a walk-in. Look at me!
But didn't you tell them last session that you thought you were Cleopatra?
Okay, I may have read the energies wrong on that one, but this time I'm sure that I'm a walk-in. I mean, I had a dream about a Viking.
But wasn't he running with a rock about the size of a football, and when he crossed over the white chalk lines, he threw the rock to the ground and he got swarmed by a bunch of other Vikings?
Exactly.
And that doesn't sound familiar to you?
Oh, it sounds very familiar to me. When I close my eyes and go to a deeper place, it resonates with my entire being, and that's why I'm sure I'm a Viking walk-in.
Cool.
Yeah. What are you working on?
Oh, I'm just taking a minute to write down a dream I had.
Well, what was it about?
I'm flying with a young girl over some hilly place that I don't recognize with lots of trees and water.
Huh. You know, I read somewhere that when you're flying in a dream, you're actually flying in your astral body.
Astral body?
The spiritual stuff is so wasted on you.
I guess. Good thing I got magically good at SEO.
Ugh, boring.
Where are you off to?
I'm gonna go have a flying dream.
Oh, good. Then maybe I won't have to have it again tonight.
You've had it more than once?
Every night since we got back from Marilyn's event in Arkansas.
Some people have all the luck.
I wasn't really aware of it at the time, but when I look back at it, it's ironic that Val would have given anything to have been a walk-in, but she wasn't. And I could have cared less about being a walk-in, but I was.
I know. Val desperately wanted to be a walk-in. I got so many calls from her wanting to ask Adironnda, were they really, really sure she wasn't a walk-in? I lost count of how many times I said, yes, Val, Adironda's really, really sure.
And meanwhile, I kept having the flying dream with the young girl. It was basically a pleasant dream, and I liked the landscape we were flying over, so I didn't mind that I kept having it.
What Joy didn't know was she started having that dream because she met Helen. Val has really jumped on putting these events together. She's working on 3 more.
I know, she's motivated. I think she thinks it'll help her turn into a Viking.
I actually do wish she would spend a little less time with the microphone talking about herself.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, I'm so happy to see you again. How have you been?
Honestly, I haven't been able to stop thinking about meeting you at the last event. The connection was just, well, it's hard to explain.
I know. I'm feeling it again. It's like, well, like you said, it's hard to explain.
Are you ready for your session?
I am. We'll talk later. What I didn't know was as soon as I left for my reading with Joeaux, Helen burst into tears. She didn't know why, but there was something about the connection she felt with me that overwhelmed her with emotion.
I was standing right there with her. So I gave her a hug and let her cry it out. And when she was ready, we talked. She said she didn't know what it was that made her feel that way around Joy. So I said, well, let's ask Adironnda.
So Helen had a session with Adironnda while I had my session with Joeaux.
So, beloved Stephanie, what would you like to talk about?
I feel like there's a lot to talk about.
Oh my goddos, oodles and oodles. Where to begin?
Well, something I've been thinking for a while now. I don't feel like my name is Stephanie. I just don't feel like a Stephanie.
If it makes you feel better, we don't think you are Stephanie either. What do you think your name is?
I think it's Joy. I feel like I'm a Joy.
You are so right. You are a joy.
But it's not spelled the usual way, like the word Joy. It's spelled more like Joeaux.
Yes, it is. That's exactly how it's spelled for you. A divine spelling for a divine light.
I'm Joy. I'm Joy.
How does that feel?
It feels great.
Well, beloved Joy, would you like clarity on how we see things unfolding with beloved Marilyn?
And that was my other question.
Yes, we know. We see a probable future emerging where you are working with Marilyn full-time.
And is it just me working with her, or is Val going to be working with her too?
That is less clear. Our beloved Val is still deciding what's more important, being a walk-in or working with one.
Steph, how was your session?
It was good.
Did you ask them about my Viking walk-in?
I actually asked them about my name, and they said I'm right. It's Joy.
Who's Joy?
I am.
Wait, you're Joy, Steph?
That's what the council said.
Oh, that's wild. I mean, after all this time being Stephanie.
Yeah, it feels a little weird, but good. It's a good weird.
Well, maybe I should have a session with them. I've been thinking that I might be Dagny or Astrid. You know, my Viking name.
Yeah, well, the council also said the way I spell it is a divine spelling.
You don't spell it Joy?
No, it's Joeaux.
Oh, I've never heard that before. Is it French?
No idea. It just sort of came to me during the session.
Google time. Oh, it's a real word. It's Joeaux, means joy in ancient Sanskrit.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm. It also means not from this planet.
Let me see that. What do you know? It's a real thing.
What are you looking at, Stephanie?
I just Googled Joeaux, and it's ancient Sanskrit for joy.
Why would you Google that?
It came to me in my session.
Why would it come to you in your session?
I'm Joy now.
Wait, you're what?
I'm Joy.
You're Joy, Steph?
That's what I said.
So what's Joeaux?
Joy.
All those letters spell joy.
Yes.
And you just made that up.
I thought I did. It turns out it's ancient Sanskrit for the word joy.
And it means not from this planet.
Now that makes a lot of sense.
It does?
Yes, you're obviously from the Tall People planet, which, as you can see, is not this planet. Oh, hi, Helen.
I had a pretty profound session with Adironnda.
You had a session too?
I did. And this connection we're feeling
Yes.
turns out that, well, I had a daughter who died. Her name was Grace, and...
Wait, you had a daughter that died? Was she maybe in her early teens?
How did you know that?
Well, I think I've been having the same dream with her ever since I met you.
Oh, from what Adironnda told me, that would make sense. After she died, her soul connected with yours. I think the word Adironnda used was braided. Her soul braided with yours.
So that's why we feel like we've always known each other.
Yes, because I can feel Grace connected with you.
I wonder why she would want to connect with me. I didn't even know her.
Well, things are different in the spirit realm. I mean, she could know you in spirit, but never have met you in the physical world.
And she may have a message that she wants you to give to Helen. Like the Viking I dreamt about trying to awaken me to my walk-in.
Well, I don't know anything about that, but I guess if she wants to give me a message, I'll listen. Something Marilyn and I both have said many times.
If it hadn't happened to me, I never would have believed it.
And this was only the beginning. I had the dream again that night, only it went even further. And I woke up before dawn with my hand trembling and the middle finger on my hand twitching uncontrollably. I couldn't get back to sleep, so I got up out of bed and I went to the meeting room. And it turned out I wasn't the only one who couldn't sleep. You're up too?
I couldn't sleep.
You can heal your life. Is this your book?
Oh, no, it was just sitting there.
How perfect is that? I mean, I know so many people who swear by this book. I wonder what middle finger means.
Oh, isn't that obvious? I mean, anyone who drives in California knows what the middle finger means.
True, but different context. Mine has been shaking, twitching like crazy since I woke up. Let's see what Louise Hay has to say about it. Fingers, middle finger, represents anger and sexuality.
What is it?
I had the dream with Grace again last night. She did have a message for you. Grace was sexually assaulted, wasn't she?
How do you know that? I never told anyone.
Grace is telling me now. And when she died, it was suicide, wasn't it? Helen, Grace wants you to know why she did it. In a dream, she showed me that she was sexually assaulted by some boys in a basement. She's showing me that her dad came down to the basement, but instead of being angry at the boys, he told her she was a slut. She was so humiliated and ashamed by her dad blaming her for what happened, she decided to end her life. And she connected with me so I could give you that message for her. And also so you could know how much she loves you. And she's saying now that she's saying she can go, and she'll see you soon. I remember thinking, I see this happening, but I still can't believe it.
In a lot of ways, Joy's experience was as big a shock to her as mine was to me.
I had stepped completely off the deep end. Channeling, premonition dreams, souls braided together, and even harder to accept, I had reached the point where I just couldn't hold the spiritual community at arm's length anymore and dismiss them by saying, those people are weird. Because as Val correctly pointed out,
Newsflash, you're one of those weird people now.
And yet, weird as it seems, all of this was guided by spirit, right down to the very unique spelling of Joy's name, Joeaux. Evidence of that is in numerology. The name Joy is a 22, and Joy's life force is an 11. My name, Marilyn, is an 11. My life force is a 22. So when she changed her name to Joy, we became the perfect numerological reflection of each other.
which made us a very compatible team for working together.
Which, of course, Adironnda knew. Oh, by the way, Helen told me a couple of things from her session that Adironnda wanted me to tell you.
Okay.
They said that you need to make a decision about whether you want to work with us full time.
Well, I don't know how I could do that. I've already got my consulting job, and that's full time, unless Adironnda knows something I don't.
I think Adironnda knows something you don't. Huh?
Does Adironnda know something that Stephanie... No, wait. Now it's Joy.
Who's Joy?
I am.
Wait, you're Joy, Steph?
Thank goodness we're done with all the name merry-go-round nonsense. Anyway, does Adironnda know something Joy doesn't?
Ah, so it is good day to you, huh?
Will Joy end up working with Marilyn full-time? Oh, seriously? That's a cliffhanger question? Everybody already knows she does. She's been working with Marilyn for 15 years. Who writes these things anyway? AI? And what happened to Randy? Was there voter fraud in his campaign?
One? No! Well, who did it? Mom!
Could his "I'm not in this episode either" itis have been fatal? Find out the answer to 2 of these questions on the next exciting episode of 2 Girls and a Galaxy.